Hi everybody, it's Catherine Gordon here at the Sugar Freedom office, and I just need to share with you a kind of a weird experience I had in the gym today. So I've talked about different weird carnivore experiences. Obviously, carnivore helps me to manage my appetite, and it gives me good energy, and it gives me very positive feelings. But something very strange happened at the gym today. So I'm at the gym, I'm training, I'm doing squats and I'm doing push-ups and I'm skipping, and I look in the mirror and I think to myself, I like the way I look. Now this is a very, very big deal to me. I just want to show you something. Okay, so this is a Weeble, right? This is a toy that was popular when I was a little kid. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, and that's because they're short and they're round. So my nickname when I was like in sixth grade, fifth grade, was Weeble. Actually, no, seventh grade, eighth grade too. So I was short and round. And so I've had a long history of struggling to accept my appearance. So to look in a gym mirror and to say I like the way I look is a very, very big deal. As a matter of fact, I haven't had that feeling since 2009. These feelings are so rare that I can actually remember them more than 10 years later. And once again, I was at the gym, but I was in yoga class and I was kind of like upside down and I was looking in the mirror and I had this thought in my head. And the thought was, Catherine, there's nothing wrong with your body. And this is really, really huge because I've grown up in a society where because I'm short and because I'm not thin, I've always felt like there was something wrong with my body. But this is what is really crazy, is that since I went carnivore back in 2018, whenever I stick to a carnivore, animal-based diet, my feelings of self-worth just grow and grow and grow. But when I take sugar back or when I take back starchy carbs, when I do any of those kinds of shenanigans, all of the negative feelings come back. And what I'm learning from my research over the last 3 years is that when I stick with an animal-based diet, everything is normalized, my appetite, and I think part of it is because I've got good insulin sensitivity, I've got good glucose management because I'm not taking in much glucose. And what's happening is that I'm responding to the neurotransmitters in my brain. I'm responding to dopamine, serotonin, all of the feel-good neurochemicals that I'm supposed to be feeling. And so that would make perfect sense because these feelings happen kind of near the end of a training session. So something I'm doing, my nutrition and my training is starting to give me, and who knows, maybe the caffeine, because I do drink some coffee in the morning before I work out. So what may be happening is that the nutrition, the training, they're all coming together and allowing me to feel good about myself again. Now I've done a much longer video where I've done pictures and done definitions, and I've done pictures of our new chickens. I'm announcing that yes, we did go and get hens, and we actually got to get them, not just chicks, but we got hens, and they should be old enough to lay eggs in just a couple of weeks. But something about going carnivore, it's pretty amazing the way it changes your mindset. Here's another carnivore paradox. So going carnivore to improve my appearance allowed me to accept my appearance. So there's one paradox. But then the other thing that's a paradox is that doing an animal-based nutrition program has made me feel a great deal of compassion for, responsibility for, and a connection with animals because I have this understanding that they give their lives so that I can stay alive. So that's one of the reasons that we went ahead and got chickens, and I will be sharing pictures and notes and tips on raising them on this channel. We're very happy. We got Leghorn, and so it's a cross of a Leghorn. It's a really friendly chicken. It's a really good layer, and so I'll have to let you know. So they're not just good at laying eggs, they're also really good in disposition. And we got four hens, and they're already showing their pecking order. There's a definite leader, there's one that kind of fights with the leader, and then there's two that are kind of quiet and follow along. They're also doing pretty well with our Australian Shepherds. We had the hen house with a little bit of a gate around it, but the dogs were way too interested in the hens, and so we went ahead and we put a dog run around the hen house, and so that's keeping some separation, and that's working really, really well. So we're really glad we did that. But we're also desensitizing the dogs. We're not just letting the dogs go run around, run circles around the hen house. No, I take them out, and I keep the youngest one on a leash, and they're really starting to get desensitized, starting to get along with the hens really well. So that's another commitment we've made in our carnivore lifestyle, is starting to raise our own chickens, because my carnivore diet is mostly, it's eggs, cream, meat, fish, and poultry, and a tablespoon of lemon juice and a tablespoon of Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And yes, I do drink a little bit of coffee. But I really wanted to go live today to share this part of the experience, which is this new acceptance of my appearance. I, from time to time, back and forth, have felt bad about my appearance for years and years and years. And what's really shocking to me is that since I went carnivore, I went ahead and let my gray hair come in. And the acceptance is, it is a paradox, because I'm 58, I have gray hair, slightly crooked teeth, neck's a little bit wrinkled. And it's funny because in the carnivore space, we see a lot of people who look amazing and are amazingly fit, who can lift all this weight and look really, really young and get, super lean. But the reality is that even though the carnivore diet has really made me more kind of, normal and average kind of way, that's good enough, because it's given me this sense of acceptance and this realization that I have a healthy body, I have good attitude, and so I can go out and do the things I love, like music and dancing and raising chickens. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this carnivore diet result with you. And as always, I want you to be well, eat for yourself, and come back and see me. And I'll be putting the regular video together, and I hope you will watch it here on the Sugar Freedom channel. Be well, everybody. Bye-bye.